Across the New York-New Jersey border in New Jersey at MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Cleveland Browns and the New York Giants. On the Browns sideline, you see Kevin Stefanski. His guys putting together a season to remember, unbeaten and untied to this point. Across from him, the head coach. You see the numbers for him in this first quarter of play. Looking to build on him here as they begin with 1st and 10. Here's Pickett right to the air. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. First reception for the man who enters the week as the NFL's leader in receiving yards. This one, good for a 1st down. From the gun is Pickett. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
2nd and 3 at the 50-yard line.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd and 3.
19, charge.
From the shotgun, here's Pickett. Quickly to the outside and complete. And they'll take this down inside the 35. That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a 1st down.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They clearly have a mismatch in their favor, and every time they've looked his way, he's continued to make big plays. If I'm this coordinator, I think I'm giving him one more shot and see if he can push this thing over the goal line and come away with 6.
On 1st and 10, here's Pickett. He's got his man, the tight end, David Njoku. And he's in! David Njoku. Touchdown, Cleveland. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. And that is the way to start a game. Not just score, but, Greg, score quickly. A nice opening drive for the first 6 points.
Well, it seems like the hour spent on that opening game script was time well spent. I mean, to take the ball right down the field that quickly, right out of the gates, that's a pretty good opening drive and an early 6 points.
His way quite a bit on that opening drive. Maybe that's a sign of things to come. Third defensive adjustment. Let's find out drive number 2. Starts with 1st and 10. On the play fake, it's Pickett. Going right sideline and complete. 4 catches already in this opening quarter, off to a hot start as he picks up the first down.
23 yards. First down, Cleveland.
Throwing Pickett. He'll get that to Quinshawn Judkins. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. 2 nice play calls here to kick off the drive. 15 more on that one. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
At the 39-yard line.
Pickett to throw. That'll be caught. It's Tyler Algier. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
Complete to Tyler Algier. 10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and
They'll go play action with Pickett. That's complete to Stephon Diggs. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. First catch of the game for Diggs. And it's a first down.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. Think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
Here we go!
Pickett to throw on first down. It was a short throw caught by Njoku. And it'll be marked down at the 7. And it will set up 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
Pistol snap back to Pickett. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Browns.
Touchdown, Cleveland.
Tell you what, this offense has come out and they have completely dominated here in the early going, Mike. I mean, this has just been methodical, sustained, back-to-back drives right down the field. And then to finish in the red zone, man, you just can't draw it up any better than that.
Browns offense and their big play wide out getting set for their next possession. And what a start he's off to. You don't want to start prorating numbers out for 4 quarters, but fair to say, this defense is going to have to find some way to slow him down.
Come on, set! 72 Wolf. Here we go.
Pickett throwing here on 1st and 10. On the quick slant, that's Judy. From up and down, just shy of the 40. Just from the 39. They come up on 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Pickett. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd down and 3. Now, Pickett. That's into traffic, but taken in. And it'll be taken down after a gain of 3, but that is good enough for a 1st down. Back to throw is Pickett. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. We'll try it again here. 2nd and 10. Now Pickett. That's into the hands of Judy on the right side. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Pickett to throw. On throw. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. One of the Giants has it. And he is going to bring this one back. They force the fumble, and it leads to a defensive score. What a terrible play for the offense. You're trying to gain some momentum. Here you not only lose the handle of the ball, you hand the defense 6 points.
And Mike, how often do we see that when a player loses the ball, his confidence is not far behind? And I think in this case...
And remember now, all turnovers have to be verified by a replay. We might be taking a look at this one. At issue was the knee, or any other body part except the hand, down before the ball comes loose. And are the visuals convincing enough to overturn the call on the field? So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble. Throwing on 2nd down, Pickett. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Remember, he has a touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a 1st down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
He's got it at the 7, and he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Make it 2 touchdowns in the very first quarter of play. What an opening quarter he is having. Greg, that is 2 touchdown receptions here in the first quarter.
Mike, all this guy has to do is keep this pace up, and he's going to have himself 8 touchdowns. But in all seriousness, if I'm this quarterback, I'm not looking anywhere else until this defense proves they have an answer. Because right now, they don't have one.
Offense and the wideout getting set to go once more. And seemingly every time they've looked his way in the first half, it's resulted in a big play that is borne out by those eye-popping numbers. On 1st down, Pickett. He finds Judy on that one. And he'll be taken. Down all the way up past the 45.
It's a gain of
That's a
21
gain of
yards.
21 to open this drive.
First down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
We'll try the zone read on first and 10. And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
On second down, Pickett. Now he'll swing it out to his fullback. He'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
A gain of 4. And it's third down.
Here's Pickett. There's a screen set up for Judkins. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down.
Fourth down.
He's already topped the century mark in receiving yards here in this first half, so you'd have to think the bulk of the targets are going to continue to go his way. On first and 10, here's Pickett. He brings it in, the tight end, Njoku. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4 at the 36-yard line.
A second down throw for Pickett. That's out wide to Judkins. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
We're starting to see this so often, Mike. The days of just having a running back who you're just going to turn around and hand it to, yes, that's still a critical part of NFL offensive football, but their ability to be used in the passing game. Just one more thing for the defense to have to defend is make them go sideline to sideline, line of scrimmage to the end zone. Defend every blade of grass, and a really good running back goes a long way in doing that. Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's second and a couple.
Let's go.
the play fake. It's Pickett. That's over the middle and caught by Judy. And they'll take this down inside the 35. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
A gain of 15. First down, Cleveland.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
There's that man again. Another catch. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. They'll go play action with Pickett. He's got it inside the 5. And they continue to be tough to stop. Chance to extend the lead even further as they are set up with first and goal.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now, this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's first and goal.
They'll go big. 3 tight ends in the formation for first and goal. Pickett now on play action. This is caught toward the side of the end zone. Harold Bannon. Touchdown, Browns. That his second TD catch of the season. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage. Closing in on 200 receiving yards for the game. We haven't hit halftime yet. A definite storyline to follow closely. Maybe adds to it here as they embark on this next drive. On the carry, this is Tyler Algier. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
Take him down at his own 7-yard line. A gain of 4.
It is second and 6. From the shotgun, here's Pickett, who outs another catch for his favorite target. He's inside the 40, inside the 10, and he's going to take this all the way to the house. 93 yards. Touchdown, Cleveland. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon. A Huge play there. They go in the air. We only see a few touchdowns of that length all year. They go from backed up to in the end zone for a touchdown.
It is, Mike. In this case, most teams are saying, let's just pick up a first down. At the very least, give our punter some room out of the end zone. But not this guy. He's thinking taking it to distance, and that's exactly what he was able to do.
Browns offense and their wide receiver getting ready to get back to work. And it may be time for this defense to start throwing a second defender at him, maybe. Look at what he's done. Whatever the defense has tried in the first half, it hasn't worked. Pickett to throw on first down. Quick throw, taken in, and they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Halftime coming up. We'll get you down to Scott Hansen and our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick recap of the first half, which has been strongly one-sided. This is heading towards blowout territory unless they can come from behind and get themselves a victory. Let's find out what happens in the second half. Let's go back out to the commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Browns offense getting ready for their opening possession of this second half. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10.
Set. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Let's go.
From the gun is Pickett. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. Inside the 20. 70 yards. Touchdown, Cleveland. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. A terrific job all the way around, especially after the catch, Greg, to take it to the end zone for a touchdown.
I'm just so impressed by the acceleration of this receiver, Mike. He catches what is a short pass, and he's able to turn it up the field and take it all the way for 6. That is an impressive play, run after catch.
It's the Browns' turn as they get set to take over again on offense. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10.
Ready up.
Here's Pickett now. Quickly to the outside and complete. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. They cannot stop him. That's 13 catches in the game. That one for a 1st down. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Good work there defensively. Knocked it away, and that pass falls incomplete. 2nd and 10. Now Pickett. This pass caught by Judy. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
The key to good route running, Mike, is deceiving the man covering you into thinking you're doing one thing, and then you change it and do the other. And in this case, he had the defender thinking this was a vertical downfield route. And then next thing you know, he gets to his break point, he breaks in, and that ball's put right on the money for a big pickup.
And he's going to pick up the 1st down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
This is a great example of where just having situational awareness is so critical in the huddle. When every one of those receivers, Mike, breaks the huddle and go line up, they've got to know where that first down marker is. If your route calls, get by it, secure the catch, and bring up a fresh set of downs.
Pickett throwing here on 1st and 10. This one is complete along the sideline. A very nice job to fit that ball in. It'll be a modest gain. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
First down.
Let's go now.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Pickett to throw. Quick throw here is complete. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd down and 2.
19, 18.
So, we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2.
Here we go, here we go. Hawk 7.
To throw is Pickett. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete. 3rd and 2. Here we go. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Inside the 10, it is caught. And he's going to be brought down. They've got it. It'll be 1st and goal after a pickup of 21.
1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
Big-time completion right there, and this isn't just a spot where they're trying to run the game out here in the 4th quarter. They were not only trying to pick up points, but they're trying to get in the end zone and extend this lead. So, really nice job here late. We're going to see if they can put this one out of reach.
18 cards.
Throwing Pickett. That one broken up. in the end zone. It's incomplete. Wow, the coverage is excellent there. It'll bring up second and goal.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late, and it's probably a touchdown.
That one taken in, middle of the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. And that touchdown probably, Greg, ends any small hopes of a comeback on the other side.
Yeah, and I think those chances, Mike, were small to begin with, but with that last score, I think this one is pretty much over.
The Browns offense and their big play wideout getting set for their next possession. And he's looking to finish strong. He has been unquestionably the star of the show, as they have just absolutely had no answer on the defensive side of the ball. Now Algier. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Now, faking the give. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Ball's incomplete.
I love that they continue to stay aggressive here, Mike, and that route right there, we used to call it a big 8. It's a deep post route, but the ball placement isn't exactly where it needs to be, and that's a missed opportunity.
He has been busy. 9 receptions on the game in that one. A first down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success. What's the old saying, Mike? If it ain't broke, don't fix it. And at this point, there's just really no reason to not just continue to target him. He's been running free all game long, and you can see the numbers. They bear that out. It's evident right from the start that they were going to look his way early and often, and I think it turned out to be a pretty good game plan.
A throw behind his man, can't reel it back in. And that'll go down as an incompletion. From the gun on third down, here's Pickett. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there. And they force fourth down.
And on third down, what they're trying to do, Mike, is just get the ball out of his hands quickly and into the hands of one of his playmakers, but he just doesn't focus through the catch. Lapse of concentration, ends up in a drop, and falls incomplete.
Offense ready to come back out for this next possession. And it's looked like the win streak to start the year is going to continue for another week. What a tremendous performance here as they are out to finish this one off. On first down, they'll start out with Algier. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick first down. On first down, they'll stay with Algier on the ground. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
A gain of 5 brings up second and 5 at the 46-yard line.
From the 46, Here's 2nd and 5.
Here we go. Shot.
Go again here with Algier. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
60 Bison. 60 Bison. Go.
To throw. Pickett. That's caught. It's the tight end, Njoku. That's number 7 so far in this one. And a 1st down.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me like that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this that on 3rd down or critical moments, that's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. If I was in a critical situation, there is no doubt where I'm going. Back's doing everything in his power to try to get that ball around the edge to the boundary, but just great pursuit there by this linebacker, staying with his angles, running through contact, and he makes the play behind the line.
A 2nd down throw for Pickett. Quick throw out wide. It's caught. And they'll take this down inside the 35. 11 yards on the pass there. 1st down, Cleveland.
Let's go. Cowboy 80.
On the play fake, it's Pickett. That's to the left side and taken in by Diggs.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Now a little comeback. After that play, it stopped an injured Giant on the field. That not a welcome development here late in a one-sided game. Now a 3rd and 2.
19 charge.
Pistol snap back to Pickett. That one too far. Out in front. It is incomplete.
But here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a 3rd and very reasonable. Incomplete on that 3rd down try. Now brings up 4th and short.
That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down. The Giants offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. Things not looking good. But see if they get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with 1st down. Browns offense ready to take over once again. And they just continue to roll right along. This has the looks of yet another victory as they hope to polish it off here in the 4th quarter. They'll work the middle here with Algier. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there. And now the defense is going to take their first time out. Remember, they get an extra one built in with a 2-minute warning coming up momentarily.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
They'll go right back to Algier. And they'll stop it. At least it's an improvement over the last play. They're not losing yards, but it didn't gain any here. And now it's going to be third down. Pickett to throw. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's fourth down.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
It's a win for the visiting Cleveland Browns. Their winning ways continue. They've yet to be stopped as they remain unbeaten in the month of November.